Now listen close, 'cause every mountain keeps a memory, and this one's ready to speak. The mountains whisper. Long before folks whispered about the hour that steals a lifetime, Stillwater Ridge had another secret, one that only the oldest families remembered. They said the ridge could borrow a voice when the night was thin enough and return it only when it was good and ready. Most dismissed it as mountain talk, but not everyone. There was a young woman named Letty Mae Carter, born with ears sharp as a fox and a spirit that leaned toward the uncanny. She could hear a storm before the clouds gathered, hear a lie before it left a person's lips, and hear the ridge humming on nights when the moon was a sliver of silver. Her grandmother warned her often, "Child, don't you go answering every voice you hear. Some ain't meant for mortal ears." But Letty Mae was curious, and curiosity is a hungry thing. One late autumn night, while gathering herbs near the ridge, Letty Mae heard someone calling her name. The voice was soft, familiar, her grandmother's voice, though her grandmother was home asleep. "Letty Mae, come on up now." The ridge was quiet, the trees still, the air cold enough to nip bone, but the voice came again, warm as a kitchen fire. "Come on, baby. I need you." Against her better judgment, Letty Mae followed the sound up the narrow path. The moonlight pooled in patches, and the ridge seemed to lean closer with every step. When she reached the top, the voice stopped. Silence. Then the ridge breathed. A long, low exhale that rustled the leaves without wind, and Letty Mae felt something slip from her throat. Her voice. She tried to call out, but nothing came. Panic rose in her chest. She clutched her neck, tried to scream, tried to whisper, nothing. The ridge had borrowed her voice, and in its place, she heard whispers, not from people, but from the ridge itself. Memories, regrets, secrets soaked into the soil over generations. She heard Isaiah's laughter from years before. She heard Marva Lee's prayers. She heard the footsteps of those who vanished in the stolen hour. She heard the mountain remembering everything it had ever taken. And then she heard something else, her own voice, echoing from somewhere deep within the ridge, calling out like a trapped bird. Letty Mae understood then. The ridge didn't steal voices out of malice. It borrowed them to speak truths no one else would listen to. So she made a bargain. She placed her hands on the cold earth and whispered without sound, "If you return my voice, I'll carry your stories." The ridge answered with a rumble like distant thunder, and her voice came rushing back, warm, whole, trembling. From that night on, Letty Mae became the unofficial keeper of Stillwater Ridge's tales. She spoke of the hour that steals a lifetime, of the lantern woman seen at dusk, of the voices that echo when the moon is thin. People listened because her stories felt true, because they were. And some nights, when the wind is just right, folks swear they hear Letty Mae speaking with two voices, her own, and the mountains whisper riding beneath it. Now that's all I got to say on that tale, baby. Carry that story with you like a little ember in your pocket. 'Cause the right tale don't ever end. It just waits for the next heart ready to hear it. Till we meet again under moonlight or lamplight, keep your feet steady, your spirit open, and your ears tuned for the whisper of another wonder coming down the road.